Good morning, folks. Well, by the time you see this, it'll be nighttime. Well, depending upon where you're at in the world. But it's me, it's Deej, it's Deej. Deej. Or, yeah, DDP, Deej, I don't know. Anyway, we're just getting started with the day. Did a little maintenance on the equipment, and now we are starting to open up a new field, which brings me to a question that was asked of me on one of my previous videos from Life with Matthew. Yes, Life with Matthew. There, see, I even got your name in. But he was wondering why I was following the combine. Well, as you can see, if I expand this out, we're just getting into this field. So I can't drive alongside of it or I'd be running over the beans. So I am square behind it, following him. So if he gets to a point before we get all the way around, and this is a big field, folks. This is a big field. This one's going to take more than a day to do, I would imagine. Unless we get really, really lucky. I have to follow behind him. So if he gets to a point to where he's full, but we're not all the way around, he can chew out an area to where I can pull alongside of him. He can dump into me. I can back out of it, get back onto the regular track, and continue on until we get all the way around and make a full lap and such. And it's not easy backing one of these big tractors up with that sucker behind me. That's not the easiest thing to back up. Oh, looks like he's got a little issue. A little bit of an issue. I don't know what's going on. I probably should be nice. Drive up there, shut the video off for now, see what's going on, and then get back with you folks. I should. But it might be just a little bit of a grass issue. Looks like he kind of, this hill's a little uneven. He might have dug in a little spot. Got a little dirt in there and he's just knocking the dirt off. That looks like all it is. Doesn't look like anything too major. But you got to keep that head clear of dirt or it'll really screw things up. So it's just part of what we got to do out here, folks. But hopefully I answered Life with Matthew's question on that one. And Bird, no, I'm not doing anything to your soy flakes. I'm not coughing on them or anything else, so don't worry about that. I want to give a little shout out to Orbital Nation, PJ. He says he's liking these videos. Hey, I like them big towers that run all them power lines. Yeah. Got to climb up on top of one of them, you know, if you ever get graboids coming after you. Sit up there for days until you die of thirst because you didn't want to come down because there's damn graboid circling around. Yeah. Only real nerds will get that reference. I kind of pride myself at being a Burt Gummer. Yeah, I'm a Burt. Damn it. Anyway. So, it's another day out in the field. As you can see, it's a nice one. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's almost 70 degrees already. It's supposed to be close to 80 degrees Fahrenheit today. It'll be a really great day. Won't need my jacket or anything. There's hardly any wind. Just a little breeze today. Perfect weather. Perfect weather, folks. He's hitting more of that dirt. Sometimes opening the field is the slowest part of it all. But yeah. This may be a longer video than normal. If I seen the other day, I had that one I threw up was almost 15 minutes long. It was like 1 second shy of it. I try to keep these little videos down short because I know some people have short attention spans and they can't look at all this boring farm shit for too long. But I want to say hello to some of the other watchers. I'm not going to do everybody every day. I'm just going to throw a few names out there every once in a while. I want to say hi to Josef Petrick, our Bond villain from Europe. Hello, Josef. Elihu, always yelling squirrel at me. Squirrel! If I see some squirrels later, I'll get some video of that for you, Elihu. And I'll even say hello to the anti-Shrekker, though I know he ain't watching any of these damn videos because he never watches anybody else's stuff unless he's on it. Right, anti-Shrekker? And then again, he won't answer that because he won't watch it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to cut it. Well, wait a minute. Before I cut this off, I'm going to get a picture, try to zoom in. For some people. No, you can't quite see it from here, but there is a substation that amplifies the power and stuff and then shoots it off in the power lines elsewhere for everybody out in the country to have. But yeah, anyway, shouldn't take too many pictures of that anyway, because you know how the government is. They'll think I'm up to something. Government sucks. Too much into people's business. And we all know which side loves to get into everybody's business. We won't rant about that at this moment. We just know that they're a bunch of control freaks that want to run every part of your life. Tell you to wear a mask, tell you to wipe your butt, how to wipe your butt, everything else. Sons of bitches. Anyway, I'm going to get back to work, folks. As you can see, this is real exciting work, and not like we're doing super much at this moment, but this is how it goes, folks, when you're out in the field. This is the odd one, Deej. Just in case that this doesn't turn into a multi-part video, hit the like button, share it, subscribe, you know, all that fun stuff. If not, I'll be back with more tacked on the end of this, and yeah. I'm back, folks. Sort of. Spinning around here. Yeah, we've gotten quite a chunk done since I last reported. And yes, I am wearing the Admiral shirt today. Admiral Oliver Doones shirt. Rule number 16. But I thought I'd just pop on here and say, yeah, Admiral Oliver, I have your shirt on, so if somebody wants to let him know, there's that big tire again. Somebody wants to let him know he made the video today. I'm sure Rambling Canuck can tell him for me. We're just out here. I'm killing a little time because he's got to go clear the end of the field and back before he can dump in Mesa. Into the wagon, folks, you little perverts. I know somebody will take that out of context. Also, Night Breeze was whining the other day because, you know, I didn't call him an asshole. So, yeah, Night Breeze, you're an asshole. You're one half of the asshole patrol, but you're an asshole. So, there you go. Now you should be happy. We're just chilling out here. Of course, you can't see the combine because it's up over a hill. People said, that's all flat. No, there's a hill there. That's why you can't see it, because it went up over the hill. We prescribe to no flat earth around here. Sorry, Darren. Didn't mean that as it came out, but you know, there is hills. So this has been the day so far. Yeah, we still got hours to go. Hours and hours and hours. But yeah. Got one semi waiting for me. The other one's unloading now. As you can tell, I'm on the opposite end of the field than the original part of the video because power lines are way over there now. Towers, yeah. So, this has been that day. Anybody else line up some new questions? I'll start filming more responses. Oh, there was a question the other day. 3 things I found out while farming on these things that's been interesting. Well, I found a few skulls and bones. Yeah, that was one thing. Road signs tossed in the ditch and stuff along the way. Yeah, you know, kids going out there ripping out signs and throwing it in the ditch. And the most impressive thing I found, though, was last fall, and people have seen it on my live streams before, was a rock used by Native Americans to start fires. Found that in the field last year. So that was my top 3 interesting things. It's, you know, you don't really find that much interesting out in the middle of the field. But yeah, that's about it. Alright, folks. If I come up with any more rants and oh, I got one rant here. Real quick rant. Hanoi Jane Fonda. Yeah, I guess she, I seen on TMZ that she put out that COVID was God's gift to Democrats. God's gift to Democrats. And they should use it in the election. Well, right there you can tell that I'm not one of them religious types. But I do know enough that unless you got a pretty fucked up God, a God would not send a disease just for the hell of it, and especially for a political party. So, yeah, she's kind of fucked in the head, but we already knew that since she was a communist sympathizer. Yeah, fuck Hanoi Jane. And I don't mean literally either. That broad ain't looked good since Barbarella. And she wasn't even that good in there. No, yeah. Fuck her. Alright, this is the odd one. If I come up with anything else to add to this one, I will. If not, this will be the end of the video for the day. I don't know. We'll see. Talk to you later. Yeah, just a little add-on to that last part of that rant about Hanoi Jane. I was sitting here thinking as I made this last pass. You know, if old Hanoi Jane thinks it's a gift from God and Democrats should use it, what's all them people that have had people die from the old COVID think of Hanoi Jane's comments? Do they really think it was a gift from God? Really? What the hell do you people think? Seriously. That is one of the most stupidest and irresponsible and moronic statements that I've ever heard. Yes, it is. Fucking Jane Fonda is a fucking moron. And while I'm on the ranting, yep, I guess I've been fired up now. Let's talk about Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, good old Nancy Pelosi. You know, the one that keeps trying to pass all these fucking COVID relief bills for well past $2 trillion. Well, she makes a statement that need to get things done to get money into the people's hands. Well, you know what? Trump offered, hey, send me a bill for the money for the people. Straight that. Nothing else added on. We'll pass it. I'll sign it today. Well, bitch, let's see you do it. No, she won't do it because she wants to keep adding shit that has nothing to do with COVID, like eliminating IDs for voting. Yeah, we know why they want that. They don't want nobody to know who in the hell is voting. They want anybody to be able to vote as anybody they want. Yeah, fuck you, Democrats. Don't give me this shit that minorities can't get ID because, you know what? If they couldn't get ID, they couldn't go out and buy booze, they couldn't go out and buy cigarettes, they couldn't get a fucking library card. No. And we've seen plenty of videos on YouTube of independent journalists not associated with this mainstream bullshit that we listen to all the time go right into the minority communities and ask them straight out, where's the local DMV? And they tell them right where it is. And then they ask them, you got ID? Well, of course they do, because they said the same thing. They needed to buy shit that they want. They needed to go places that they want. They need the fucking IDs. So shut the fuck up, Nancy Pelosi, and you fucking retarded Democrats, because we know your game. It's all bullshit. Everybody should have a fucking ID. If they're so worried about, and they say, well, they can't afford it. Alright, take all the goddamn money you use to try to get all these votes and shit to go against it. Take that and go buy their fucking IDs. It'd save a hell of a lot of money in the long run. Yeah. Okay. I had to get some more ranting done because, you know, it's all these just simple things that simple logic shows you that they could do to make things better. And no, they don't want to because they just want to fight. They just want to bicker. They just want to hate Trump. They all loved Trump before he became president because they got money from him. They wanted to hang out with him. Hang out with the celebrity. They loved Trump beforehand. As soon as he ran against them, though, oh, they had to hate Trump because they knew that they couldn't buy him. They knew that they couldn't put him in their pockets. No, they knew he was independent and didn't need any of them. So this is what you got, folks. And all of you that keep voting these morons in, like Pelosi, Schumer, Schiff, AOC, all of you that keep voting for morons like these, then you deserve what you get because they're idiots. They're complete idiots. Alright. I'm done with the fucking rants for today. Hopefully. Yeah, this turned out to be a long ass video that I'm going to be putting up, folks. Yep.